Vigilant LLC has received, last December, the town board approved another year contract. They're going to be getting about $5,800 a month. How does the town verify that Christopher Shelton, the sole proprietor of Vigilant, is providing the services specified on his invoices to the town controller?
There are he files claim forms detailing the working forms.
Yes. According to the invoices provided by Vigilant, the only council person Mr. Shelton meets with is Councilman Santino. The question is, does Mr. Shelton meet with any other council members? And if so, why aren't their names provided on any of the invoices?
I don't know if he meets with any of the council members, but I know he meets with the town attorney's staff, and he meets with other commissioners on duties that he's performing.
According to Mr. Shelton's contract with the town, he makes his own hours. After 2008, there are no more invoices in the town controller's office. There's simply, I guess, proof of claims and claim forms, which simply state that he does legislative services for the majority. Why is it specified the majority? I believe he was doing fire districts. What does the majority have to do with fire districts? I have copies of it over here.
Maybe that's a poor choice of words on his part, but he deals with fire matters, he deals with fire districts, he deals with fire departments, he deals with special fire protection districts. That's in fact what he does.
Well, it's numerous. It's not just one. It's I made copies of all the invoices I could get going back to 2007. Like I said, after 2008, 2009, he stopped doing detailed invoicing, where he invoiced for actually 2.5 hours for marching in the parade or going to some ceremony. I'm not sure why we're paying $100 an hour for someone to attend a ceremony, how that's benefiting the taxpayer. But I brought that up last time and I didn't get any satisfactory answer. But the question is, he's not detailing his hours. He's getting a fixed fee, and there is, at least I went through every piece of paper that was in the comptroller's office, asked for the contract also, and there's no way he could be sitting at home and he's still going to get paid. There's no verification. And even when he does specify something in his invoices, for example, teleconference with fire department official regarding redacted, teleconference with fire district official relative to redacted. One invoice redacted, I think, is 20 times on, for 5 or 6 items. Redacted, that's what he meets with, that's what he does. Everything's redacted. He doesn't even specify which fire department official he meets with, which fire department it is, East Rockaway, Franklin Square, where we don't know, which fire district official, we don't know. It just goes back to accountability. There is no way for a resident who's interested in making government efficient and accountable to the people when you give and the comptroller signs off on invoices that are this day. It's the same thing when I spoke about Roseanne Tully. The reason why I pushed that issue is because, once again, the taxpayers are footing the bill for something they don't have no idea, and even when they make a trip to town hall and make a major effort, as I have over the last 4 years, and I'm pushing my 100th meeting of attending here, and you still try to hide stuff from the public. And all you people who preach transparency and good government, you have to let the people know, because if you're so good, you wouldn't be scared to let people know why you're doing what you're doing.
We're not scared.
Yeah, well, you are scared.
You have all the documentation.
Well, the thing is, the documents are vague. When it says 20 times in one piece, on one invoice redacted, I have no concept of what he's doing. And now, if I ask the question, what is he doing, like I asked Mr. Santino at the last meeting, it was just vagary. And there's still, I can't justify somebody making $100 an hour based on what I've heard. Marching in a parade for 2.5 hours and getting paid, at that time I think it came out to 75 because he was making a lower fee, about $75, $80 an hour to march in a parade. I mean, if the public knew that you're paying people to march in parade, do you think they would approve that? I mean, that's the question that needs to be out there to the public. If the majority of the people said, fine, let's pay people $80 an hour to march in the parade, then I would have no issue. But I don't think people really know how their money is being spent. They just see their taxes going up every year. They see when it's reported by very few people, the payrolls that are printed in Newsday, you see year after year, these people who are already making 6 figures, you can't justify their jobs, and they're getting wage increases on top of wage increases with full benefits. And the thing is, and then you still sit here and just look at me as if, like, nobody here takes initiative and says, no, this is wrong. Because if one of you stood up and said that this is not, no, but the thing is, I can't make it enough to you. Like I said, going to every meeting for 5 years is not enough, because still everybody here just rubber stamps every vote. And that's really what the problem is with government. I mean, we need a moral commission for the town of Hempstead. We need to look into this, and things that are legal, that we're probably doing that are illegal, they shouldn't be legal. It should not be legal for you to pay people to march in parades. Now, one more thing I want to bring up. I received this in the mail now this week. It's, I think, my 3rd mailing this year. You stated that the best way to notify people is to put them in the public library. That's why you said certain things. So why do you send to my house if the best way to inform the public is to put it in public libraries?
I think that context was about civil service employees.
But that's the best way to notify a town of 766,000 people is to put the flyers in the library. But meanwhile, you spend $35,000 a minimum per mailing to ensure that we all get this. That's not fair to the public. People spoke for 18 minutes at the last meeting, and Bell Lady didn't go crazy. That's just for the record. And I got it on video.
And we're on record. I think you're at almost 7 minutes.
Boo-hoo.
Thank you, Mr.
Ms. Lucille, defeated, please.